The neuron seems to build like a tree branch by branch knotting and splitting, even rooting like the biggest tree in the world, a system of 1,000s of trees as living organism. Like the brain. The myelinative bark of the neuronic tree. A slippery elm of the mind. The branch or sprouting roots builds, as if stacked on top of itself or even deposited like filling a stack from the top. One theme of experience is the first level of prodded neuron ring of the tree to say, like the body scans off the micro-shaped laser-sawed microspace to the next. Our brain body builds an experience, as a neuron piece by piece construction. Each block a frame of experience, where the electrical charge driving the job site providing the movement and placement as the material of the build. Its frequency from the experience electrocutes the proteins and amino acids creating the tree, leaving DNS behind, resonating the frequency of the moment electrically, imprinting the tone and vibration into the matter or building block. The first tree ring points orderly molded on site in real time. As it happens, the blueprints builds as fast as it can, stacking atop or behind each other. The rings, that is, each block a floor to seemingly endless number of levels, like a building to create the branch. So first experience lays the foundation or ground level. The following experiences or frameworks of perception begin to tower at extreme speeds, recording the event into neural masonry, a towering tree complex, each measure in the tune of life placed in time. Now the current of thought as it's happening and being received and compared to former memories, building a mind bridge. The experience will swing on to bond thoughts, creates the tree of life form. The energies of electricity mold an experience as vibration, or the melanin of the brain resonates the same frequency the heart transmutes its power into, while directing the build, branding the mold with its own perceptual radiation band or frequency like a station point. Each block or ring remembers the moment of the experience our heart entrains to the moment or energy. The power creates the electricity ringing throughout the body from emotion and feeling. The sound and notes tunes the floor, and every time we remember an experience we send a new frequency of power through the line, electrically lighting the experience and like a baffle the current feelings. While thinking, our tone is cut into the memory's oscillation. The proteins and the tree's branch resonate, act like a crossover. Cutting the observer, accessing the past, feel electrically climbing back into time. The heart's frequency passing through the neurons plays the tune of each floor it passes through, recollecting, reaching all branches like an act current through a motherboard. Current signals or thoughts request the specific scenes to perceive, connecting to other trees. One correlates the experience to the power line of thought. Each floor or ring is a transformer box, a baffler crossover point. Each room or floor experience or movie frame is entrained into the electricity power flowing through, ending the journey of recollective imprintation. The brain send receiver transmitter discerns the frequency and relates it to its database, understands the songs replayed. An important point or curiosity I would like to point out is this. The trees and branches are building each block, one in front of the other from one direction. Opposites they are backwards. A/C like flow in the system would reverse the event vibrationally, on the way to, if packed behind or dropped into place, or from a shortcut connection like a wave-free way of paths. Not always parallel but leading to and from the same centers and suburbs. Racing through forward and returning backwards. Our brain receiver, third eye imagination projector reverses the flipped reverse scenes for coherence. The brain and body flip signals all the time, lights, colors and sounds. Our dreams project an image, clear the event or viewing. Like memory as thought, we sort through stacks of perception, a frequency of scattered tones and sounds, colors and octaves. Arpeggios of scales converted into an illusionary hologram of accepted prefabrication, a construct of the mind. Reverse signals, played in reverse to comprehend. Like the eyes and lens flip the image in real time, the recording would most likely be upside down, and the brain center of discernment and imagery conception center or organs act as real-time translators. When a nerve in the body receives information backwards, like seeing, the coordinator rearranges the signal in correct order. This means backward messages and images, the space between sounds and the abstract, sped up and slowed down, expanded and shrunk. The cascading and the fractally compressed, phasingly expansive signals are understood and comprehended by the brain or subconscious. The backward messages in sound are understood but in an opposite way to normal, and the attention and centers of projection don't respond. Just as one doesn't see into a third college picture, when they don't know to or know how. What goes for visual, goes for sound.